Hey guys, it's Justin from the SAUER Academy. I know home defense is probably on the forefront of a lot of our minds, and rightfully so. I can tell you from my experience, I have a wife, a daughter, and a dog that I care about more than anything on this planet. I feel responsible for them, so I want to make sure that I'm making good decisions. From our perspective collectively as instructors here, we think home defense starts outside of the home, specifically by fortifying your house. So today we're going to talk about some cost-effective, simple ways that we can start to fortify our exterior, possibly even interior doors, just to make us a little bit more safe. So one of the things that we can do, cheap, easy, and quick, is to just add a primary or secondary locking system onto our existing door, however it is in our home. So as a secondary system, this could go on the front door, or as a single system, it could go on a bedroom door to make possibly a makeshift safe room if you have the ability to do so. This is just a simple defender lock. You can get them on Amazon under $20. It's essentially a big piece of steel on a hinge, and it comes out and then locks into place so that it adds upwards of 600 pounds of pressure onto the existing door itself, so it's very difficult to kick in. The way this works is after you would shut the door, you would simply bring this hinge over, lock it into place, and it locks the door exactly where it needs to be. If I had a deadbolt system already, I could put it right above the deadbolt system just for a little bit of extra reinforcement. Or if it was on my bedroom door, something similar to this, I could just put it right above the knob side. So along with a secondary locking system or primary locking system, you also want to think about the overall construction of the door and the frame and all of that, the little things that go into it, so that you have a multifaceted way of keeping the door secure. With me today is Carlson, our resident medic and carpenter. So he's going to help explain some other options that you need to take under consideration in order to really fortify what you have as an existing structure. Johnny.
Absolutely. So guys, talking about just the door itself, one of the considerations you want to have is your exterior doors are most certainly going to be solid core doors, meaning they're solid all the way through. But some of your bedroom doors, depending on your home style and construction, they may be hollow core doors, right? So an easy way to tell is the sound the door makes when you give it a quick tap, right? And then you can assess from there. Regardless of the style of door, you always want to attach a locking mechanism like this at the most reinforced portion of the door. Even if it's a hollow core door, it's still going to have a reinforced band to hold the locking mechanisms in place and make sure that the door all the way around maintains its shape over the life of the door and the life of your home. So those are the areas that we definitely want to apply that pressure to if we're going to reinforce that door. In addition to the locking mechanism, one of the considerations you want to have is the hardware we use to fasten that to the door jamb. And not just to the door jamb itself, but through the door jamb into the studs behind, right? Because that's what's going to hold this in place. Your average hinges and your average hardware that you're going to use, hinges especially, are going to have a shorter screw that comes with them from the manufacturer. So with that, you don't have to replace every screw in the hinge, but potentially one or two to a longer screw that's going to give me that contact, that mechanical connection into the more reinforced part of the home. That way this locking mechanism and these hinges will do their job. Because remember, just because I lock this side of the door does not now mean that this side of the door is fully secure as well. That's still a weak point that we've just revealed essentially. So that's something we also want to address as well. Quick and easy, any homeowner can do that.
All right, guys, so there's a variety of options out there, secondary locking systems or primary locking systems on the market. Make sure you do your own research, find one that fits you and is purpose-driven. It's important to understand that none of these locking devices are designed to keep someone out indefinitely. If they're intent on trying to get into your home, it's important to understand that you have a series of security measures in place designed, more importantly than anything else, to buy you time in a stressful situation to make sure you make the right decision. For more tips, training, and information, please visit SAUERacademy.com or come take a class.